Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bright Ops, and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. My name is Bright Ops. Wait, did I? Probably. You and Simone stopped to investigate an abandoned campsite. Nothing much left. Whoever's camp this was, they came and went ages ago. Must have left quick. This lean-to is made of primo-grade canvas. Hang on a sec. What are you doing? Shame to let it go to waste, and being both an engineer and a girl who grew up on a farm, I've got a pretty decent repertoire of clothing hacks in my arsenal. After a while or two, Simone has repurposed the canvas top into a stylish and durable military-style flight jacket. You watch, someone will write a novel about this jacket someday. They'll probably get the color wrong, though. Maximum HP increased by 5. Let's see. To-do list. Let's see, you've tested 1, track down the honey ape. To do, which one is... Visit Barbara Yagra in the Big Moist. Find out if she's a witch and get a feather from one of her birds for a kid in the Monster Shack. Okay. This isn't so much as a bird bath as a bird dirtier. We shall fish. Let's see, dirty sandfish. Keep fishing. Slimy noodlefish, and they usually come in 3s. The brown-eyed slimefish. Okay. You extract the powerful chemicals from the plant's majestic fringe, powerful grit, and impenetrable shellac. There's some hobo cove carved into the trunk of the tree, which we don't quite have enough for. Tell you what, we'll come back. Preferably when we get a bit more... Let's see, the swamp gas clouds the sky, the heavens alight with strange new constellations unlike any you've seen before. Don't have the mysticism. That's nice and all, but you have places to be. Moss Rock Grotto. All these items on this table are made of or covered in moss. Let's see, to do, we can get some stuff out of this and some XP, why not? Well, if this isn't the moss man that kid was talking about, you've got an unusual coincidence. If this isn't him, you've got an unusual coincidence going on here. It doesn't exactly look fearsome, but if you're looking for a fight, it might be best to take advantage of surprise. Let's see, let's talk to him. Excuse me, are you a Mossman? Yep, that's me, Clyde Mossman. Pleased to meet you. Hi, I'm Bright Up Greywood. Welcome to my humble abode. I don't got many visitors, well, except some weird kid I sometimes see peeking around the trees. Let's see. Are you an actual Mossman? I ain't quite sure I get your meaning. That's my last name, like I said. Yeah, but are you a human person or some sort of moss swamp creature? I get that this is a strange and possibly rude question. Well, I ain't always this way, but I've been living in this swamp for a long time. Just kind of dug in and got comfortable. The moss just sort of grows out of me naturally like now instead of hair. I guess it happened so gradual that I got so accustomed to it, it didn't occur to me to question it. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to give you some kind of philosophical crisis. No apology necessary, friend, but it is something I'm going to be chewing on for a while. Can I have some of your moss? Excuse me, you drop an existential bombshell on me and now you're asking for a part of my body? I'm really not on top social form today, I guess. I do need some of that moss, though. Well, I'll tell you what, help me solve this puzzle, whether I'm a man or a monster, I'll give you some moss. Huh. Oh, so you're a monster? Well, let me have a look. Well, let me have a look at this moss. Oh yeah, this is Spagarium I have no way to pronounce that. What's that when it's at home? It's sort of the moss version of a fungal parasite. It grows on animals that don't move around much, like sloths, and steals the energy and nutrients that would otherwise be used to make hair. Basically harmless. Well, that's a relief. If you ever feel a strong urge to get yourself eaten by wolves, though, I'd recommend trying to ignore that. Gotcha, so this means I'm a regular human? Well, yeah. With an asterisk next to regular, maybe, but yeah. That sure is a relief. I'm gonna give you some of this moss, like I promised. He peels off part of his mustache and hands it to you. A lip-shaped slab of moss. thanks. Say, you a hobo? Well, well, ain't that the thing about hobos, that they're always on the move? I feel like I'm practically the opposite of a hobo. I happen to know a group of hobos that have settled down and built themselves a pretty nice camp. I bet you'd be welcome there if you're interested. Well now, I do value my solitude, but certainly couldn't do any harm to visit and see. In fact, I do believe I'm due for a vacation. Heh. He marked the location of the hobo map on Clyde's map, and he heads off to the swamp with a wave. Let's see. Bugger didn't teach me any hobo code. Wrong one. Oops, going for the map. Alright. Mudhenge. We are going back. In a gloomy grove of sunken cypress trees, a well-muscled woman stands waist-deep in the opaque spog. Her hands rest on the pommel of a sword, its blades lodged in the muck. It catches your eyes because it's not the type of thing you tend to see on the East Coast. What sword is that? This is the blade of my great aunt. Many moons ago it was entrusted to my family for safekeeping. Now it is yours to reclaim for a cost. What great aunt? Have you forgotten my lineage, boy? Time was, every tavern and meeting house kept a place by the fire for Hilda Greywood. Why do you pay for my family's sword? The security guaranteed by my family is unique and comes with a great price. Your great aunt knew this. It is why she placed the blade in our care. Okay, what's the cost? In time I shall ask of you a boon, and you shall be obliged to grant it. Sure, I can do a boon. Let's have the sword. Great aunt's sword. You may or may not have a great aunt, but nobody can deny you have a great sword. The sword has a satisfying heft. You can see why your great aunt liked it so much. With it comes something quite unsatisfying, something that makes you feel almost queasy and a little cursed. This gears really grinds your gears. Perhaps that lady from the swamp will tell you soon about the boon she wants in exchange for this thing's removal. What's this? It's a simple magic, binding you to your oath until such time as I need of your service. On that day I will find you. Can't we just do the boon thing now? But she's gone, slipped away into the dark waters of the bog. Better be a good sword. It's a great sword. Better be a good great sword. Well, where'd the ticket lady go? Okay. Translate. Let's see. I suspect there is some sort of trick to this. Some sort of indicator of where you're meant to go. Hang on. Oh, hello. Okay. No. What's that over to the east? Oh. There's a complete change of clothes in the sack and a black embossed card sticking. Read the card. Okay, turn the card over. The nudist creed. Nothing is worn, everything is invisible. Okay. So that's where we came in from. So I'm just trying to... Because I swear I saw some fireflies or something in the thing we saw before, but... Hang on. Oh, okay, we're going to go to the boxcar. Okay. You step through a corpse of swamp cypress, and at the edge of the gloomy clearing, quite, but for the sound of dirt raining on an open grave, two burly men work hurriedly with shovels to bury the corpse of a gayer man, whose epaulets, hat, and mailbag mark him as some manner of mailman. As the gayer is swallowed whole by the mud, his gravediggers straighten up and look you in the eye, sweaty but defiant. You have stood upon the darkest and most secret part of the swamp, where sins are buried in gators. The Leather Brothers. Alright, let's have a look. Nothing to say here. Nothing to see that. Careful of him, or he might tan your hide. Something to say about the dead gator? Swear I didn't know he was a mailman. Would never intentionally hunt a mailman. See, what's wrong with... See, I've never accused you of killing a mailman. What's wrong with killing a mailman? Listen to yourself. Can tell you ain't a hunter, alright. Most of any species is fair game for hunting, but mailmen are protected by international treaty. Last hunter I know who hunted a mailman got pulled up by the International Criminal Court and mailed to Mars. Is he okay? Obviously he ain't okay. Don't joke with me. That's the nightmare scenario for a hunter. Getting mailed to Mars? Sends shivers down my spine, it does. Never accused you of killing a mailman. Ah, hell, me and my big mouth. He was in my way, you understand. Had no idea he was a mailman. Never would have touched a mailman if I had known. And my brother, he had nothing to do with it, understand? I swear it. Who are you? Me? Ain't nothing much to my story. I'm a hunter named Jacob Leathers, and I can't tell you. And if you can't tell from the accent, I'm from Elabon. As a toddler, I hunted small game like mosquitoes and gnats, then moved on to foxes and voles and such as I grew up. I like the game over here, but I've got my eye on the greatest hunt of all. What's that? Big picture. I'd like to build a ladder to heaven so I can hunt the dinosaurs. That's more of a 5 to 10 year plan, though. Huh. I don't think that's how either Leathers or heaven works, but I guess it's good to have a dream. Wouldn't it be more practical to build a time machine? Now that just sounds ridiculous. John wipes his brow with a blade. Foa. Never been asked so many questions before. You can talk the talk, alright, but what about hunting the hunt? I've got work that needs doing, but I ain't going out while they're searching the swamp for the sod who killed their mailman. They find me, I'm dead. You don't have to be a leatherman to know which way the wind blows. What are you asking me exactly? We're working on something real important. A project. For that, need 5 gator hides. Even know a place you might find them. Scooped it out myself. Couldn't be easier unless it was a smaller number of gator hides. Gatorman Village. What's this project you're talking about? Not so fast, need to know I can trust you first. Better be going. Are we going? Okay. That's a lot of beans. Genuine leather sack. It's empty. It's only made of genuine leather. It doesn't contain genuine leather. The ambiguity is clear now, and the person responsible for the original description has been sacked. Wouldn't go in there if I were you. Why? Might not like what you see. Let's go inside. That egg is busted. Wow. Joe turned pretty excited. I was looking forward to eating that egg all day, and come dinner time I only went and bloody dropped it. Sorry for your loss. I bet. Let's see. The man observes you with a monkey-like serenity. Monk-like serenity. Hi there, looks like you set up quite a trading post here in the swamp. John shakes his head. Paul can't speak. Can't or won't? Can't or won't? Don't. How did you become mute, Paul? Now that's a very personal question. Sorry. It ain't a problem, it's just a hobby of mine to make observations on the nature of questions. Basically, Paul lost his tongue in a poker game. That's awful. Back home we play our strip poker high stakes, or not at all. Can we trade? Okay, condensed swamp gas. Let's see. Crowbar. This is a tool for prying open, like, the door of a saloon. We'll grab it, why not? Gator punch. Gator man. Let's see, pickaxe. Yeah, I'll grab a pickaxe. Why not? Some duct tape. Sharpening stones. Oh. Thank you, good sir. Let's see, we Ah, yes. Those two. Right. Gatorman Village. That's odd. This patch of muddy ground has a lot of tracks in it that look like human handprints. Well, except for the fact that humans don't normally walk around on their hands. Maybe there was an acrobatic convention in the middle of a swamp. Oh, what was that thing that one kid was talking about? The honey ape? Huh, maybe there's something to that after all. Geez, the more you look, the more of a confusing, trampled mess these tracks are. It seems like there are different sets of tracks heading in different directions. How many thumbs did he say this thing had? Again, on one hand? Shit, I don't remember. 3? Let's see. You follow the trail of handprints with 3 thumbs and 4 fingers, but instead of leading to the honey ape, it just leads to a pile of old gloves. Must be some moonshiners trying to keep the profits off profees off their trail. You decide not to take any of the gloves because they don't fit you properly. Not without some serious modifications to either the gloves or you. Phew, finally found you. These guys seem pretty focused on the meal. They're after meal high. Oh, there's a fishing spot? Huh. You caught something. Soyed grease. Fish in a sack, the blind brown-eyed slimefish, and another one. Flat-finned monk. Okay. Let's see, they focus on the meal, they're after meal hygiene, and they're after hygiene rest, respectively. Well, let's fight some gators. Okay. Let's see what we can do about destroying you. Zap. How dare you attack Shelby? I will destroy you. Destroy you and everyone you ever cared for. Okay. Actually, first things first, let's see if we can... Bit of spooky damage to everyone, so I can just do this. And that's what he gets for eating mushrooms. You won. I'll teach those gator men to go about their regular daily routines when you're around. See, gator stick, nasty pastry, and swamp mushroom. You've collected a gator hide for that hunter, which is way less grisly than it sounds. The gator men are just carrying these around. Okay. Gator Village. The gator men always put away their rocks when they're done playing. Is this a ghost? Well, this is hardly the strangest thing you've seen over the last few days. It's definitely pretty weird. It looks like a ghostly man, most obviously his head, but you can just barely make out his body if you squint. You reach out to touch him, but your hand passes right through. He doesn't respond to any attempt to get his attention, but instead he seems focused on something you can't see to the left of that disgusting fly-covered meat hook. After a few minutes, the novelty sort of wears off, so you get on about your business. Let's see, unlike most of the hanging sacks of gore in these places, this one is swarming with flies. That's odd, nothing should glow here. Like mad pies and shiny objects, gators are compelled to hoard all of Grandfather's items. All Grandfather items. Grandfather's chair, Grandfather's disgusting bird bath. You're not sure that was such a great idea. Just Grandfather's teeth. Go through them. You find a bundle of meat stashed in one of the bags. Apparently the creatures have no need for money. You wonder how they can afford to rent on this place. Okay. Yep, we can push the boat up. We are strong enough to do so. It's pretty easy to make this song creepy by placing it in a disturbing context, but they really outdid themselves here. You turn the radio to WGCR and hold Rufus Gadget up to it. The thing clicks a few times and the little needle on it reads to 2. Then you restore the radio to the way you found it, making your mom proud. The building is way larger than it looks from the outside, and it's absolutely full of sleepy gatormen. Alright. Might as well buff ourselves up a little bit. See, my chef and you. The rage jerk. Well, there goes Clarence. And we'll take the rage jerk out of the way just so that it's gone. Behold the glory of cheese! And zap. Be gone. You've thinned the herd a bit. A group of gators is a herd, right? Let's see, more gatorman hides. Oops, it's not too late to turn tail and run. Or we can turn their tails to dust. Let's see, Gator Weedlord, Screammouth, and Rottooth. Boost the physical armor, boost the elemental armors. Let's see. Let's start with you, bloody weed man. Save our party having to go through all of them. Well, Simone's been defeated. And okay, not as much damage as I was hoping, but and the last one down. Man destroys Gatorman. It's a tale as old as time. Haha. Weedlord fetish. Let's see, Gatorman skin pants, Gator cheese. We also get another hide. Fascinating. This beast prefers books to strange obelisks. You know what, let's just fight him. See if we can thin the herd a little bit. So let's see, physical. Yeah, let's do damage to everyone. Just so that we can be rid of them a little bit quicker. They damaged Shelby, those bastards. How dare they? They dare hurt my Shelby! They shall die! Oh. Sorry, for some reason I thought that was a group thing. It was only a target, but so... Oh well. Those two are gone. And you're gone too. Gaze long enough into an obelisk and you will be beaten up by a stranger. It's a lesson for these gatormen. More gator hides and Shelby is stronger than ever. Let's see, was there anything actually still fascinating? Wait a second. A short and stubby finger of eldritch energy. Gator Village. Let's see. So where has it disappeared to now that... A long and knotty finger of eldritch energy. Okay. I'm guessing this is an alternative method of actually getting into... you know, certain buildings. This is just bloody trippy. Okay, so where does... Okay, so we unlock that. What is this revealed? This reveals this building here. Ah. Okay, we can talk to him now. Just let's see. Something. Just it says say something. Haha. Wait, that doesn't sound. I don't sound like that. Wait, I don't sound like that. I can see everything. I can see everything. What do you mean? I can see. What do you mean? In the portal. Huh? In the willow in... He's saying that in the portal he can see everything that ever was and ever will be. Everything that is to be known in our world, in this one, and all the worlds in between. Let me have a look at that. According to the floating man, all worldly knowledge is contained in the swirling, convulsing starfield, a kind of terrestrial library. Your eyes bend to to the withering contours of the deep black and star-smeared tunnel, peering nervously to receive the sum of all human and extraterrestrial knowledge. In the tunnel's bright center, you see a field and a cow sucking a puffin. The farmer is watching. Anything else in there? Doesn't seem like it. That's fine, but I was hoping to find all-world knowledge. Let's see. The floating man does not even react to your presence. The portal affords him a world into a window into a curious world that commands his complete attention. I think that portal contains the. I don't think that contains the sum of all worldly knowledge. I think it's just letting you look at a farm where a cow is nursing a puffin, and there is a farmer standing nearby and watching. That's all that's happening. He blinks backwards. You're really enjoying that, huh? Can't leave. Can't leave? Why not? Midnight Man. He can't leave because of the Midnight Man. Yes. Who or what is the Midnight Man? Midnight Man. Let's see, curious, the tree is here, but none of the other junk the Gator Man had gathered. Let's see, what happens if we... They are too enthralled by the memory of the strange obelisk to notice you. Yeah, let's just wipe them out. Just why not? Okay. Let's see, this 15 stench damage. Do we have... You know what, screw it. Let's just kill the son of a bitch. Because he's their, like, primary damage dealer, so... Well, I say that, but... I might be proven wrong. How dare you hurt Shelby? What is with these gators hurting my turtle? I will kill all of them. Let's see, Spooky Bomb. And finish you. Hurting my turtle. There will be murder. Murder for this. Like that. See, it's dead now. That's what it gets. See you later, men, Gatormen. Let's see, got some more gator hide. Yep, he doesn't seem to react at all. So the Midnight Man. Well, just thinking... Well, there he is. Still weird. So we've opened a portal. Where the hell's he gone? Maybe we did. Okay, maybe. I think I have an idea. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. See if coming back. No, I guess we have to leave and come back. The mystery of the Midnight Man. The sneaky little devil prances about like a jester given free rein at court. This must be the Midnight Man. Whatever mischief is transpiring in this realm, he senses he is the lord of it. Hey, let the man at the portal leave this place. Leave this place. Ho-ho! Is that a yes? Is that a no? Surely that's something you'll take in exchange for freeing that man. Let's see, something to take in exchange for freeing that man. Cirrus, I don't know, but oh, and don't call. No, and don't call me Shirley. Oh, this is funny to you? Oh, this is funny to you. My sense of humor is deliciously twisted. I don't know what you want. I'm stuck. Hi, nobody gets out. Don't go anywhere. If only look, you obsessed with the portal. The little creature has given you the slip. No sign of it in this world. Drat. Hang on. An idea. Possible idea. Basically, my thinking is if we can give it the slip... Or at least he tries to slip through. If we can, we basically have just locked him out of the realm. Because if he's been locked out... No sign of it in this world. Drat. Oh, okay. So that's how we do this. So be in that little room there. Something has changed in the devil's demeanor. The antic hopping has ceased, replaced with perhaps a sobriety and maturity. I spent so long thinking that what I would do to you, who trapped me in this cage. And in my hungry mind turned over thoughts of disembowelment and exquination. I was drawn more and more to the walls of my prison. Why, there is such life here. Consider the growth of the intrepid peat moss, the burble of the creaky bog water. Your world is quite simply beautiful. You haven't been here for that long. Our species experiences time very differently. What perhaps passes as a minute for you is, for me, much longer. Close to a minute and 2 seconds. Oh wow. I never knew there could be beauty such as this. Had I known, my goodness, had I known, I would have lived much differently. I would have truly lived. Thus I renounce mischief in all its forms. I dedicate my life to the care and cultivation of your glorious flora. I will become a, how do you say it? Gardener? Yes, that's how we say it. I will become a gardener. Okay, so will you release that man? What did you do to that man in the first place? Mr. Jeffers? Oh, haha, I did not ask for him. He came into my house, started crawling along my web. I promised to show him the secrets of the universe, but made him watch a scene of a cow giving its milk to a puffin. What about letting him go? Yes, I think that particular show has gone on long enough. Allow me to bring down the curtain and send him home. He burps, it's long and very loud, and he looks at you apologetically while he does it. After 3 minutes, or for him, 3 minutes and 6 seconds, of sustained noise and eye contact, it's over, and the gateway to this dimension has vanished. It is done. Now help me move this boulder out of the way, so we might both be free. Drained of its metaphysical energy, this is now just a lousy obelisk. Okay. The man you saw in faded form floating in the shadow rift is before you now as flesh and bone. You freed him. His fierce black eyes fix you with a wild glare. You, what time is it? Hold on, let me check my uncursed pocket watch. What year? 1928. Right, okay, I've been gone for 26 years. I'm going to need you to fill me in on everything that's happened since 1902. Do that. You provide a concursed history of the last quarter century. Okay, thanks. Is that alright? Yeah, that's fine, thank you. Disappointed to hear the watchful eye close its doors. Time to find a new job, apparently. At least the world always needs reporters. Who are you? Nose Jeffers, reporter. Your name is Nose? My nickname is Nose. They call me that because I knows everything. Once I've done my research and talked to my sources, then I knows everything. What's your real name? I'm the reporter here. What's your real name? Bright Ups Greywood. And now that's something I knows. What are you doing out here? Let's see. I came here in 1901 to investigate reports of a strange obelisk in the swamp. It was strange, alright. Took me to a new world where I met the Midnight Man. He promised to show me all knowledge. You understand, for a reporter, that's an impossible offer to resist. Answers to the great mysteries of history? You know, like Neptune? What do you think's going on up there? Yeah, I don't know. And me neither, because I certainly didn't learn anything from what the Midnight Man showed me. But I did think that if I stared at that cow and piffin long enough, the answers I saw would reveal themselves to me. And did they? Nope, maybe if I'd kept at it longer. There was one teat I never got a great look at. I have to go, will you be alright? I'll tell you, after 26 years looking at what I was looking at, there's one thing I need, and that's a drink, and I'm sure not talking about milk. Oh, I forgot to tell you about Prohibition. Damn, they finally pulled the trigger on that, huh? I do know a place. Noblesse Oblige. Look it up. Thanks, man. I feel comfortable calling you friend at this point. See you there, maybe. Oh, and I should give you something for your trouble, eh? Grover Burgess, our old EIC. Don't know if he's still around. He liked to put on a special edition on his birthday, August the 5th. The one we did a few years back, 19 rounded up. Really broke the bank. If you can find it, I bet it would be worth a lot of money now. Interesting. Well, good luck out there. And with that he departs, wandering through the swamp water and out into the world for the first time in over 2 decades. See if we can find the little... Where's he disappeared to? Guess he's gone. Oh well. Before we forget, a spot of colour in this drab swamp catches your eye, and you find a pile of withered orange husks in front of a shallow cave. This must be the lair of the chimp... I have no idea how to pronounce that. Fortunately, it isn't home right now. Or maybe, since you aren't an orange, it wouldn't be dangerous to you anyway. It almost certainly isn't true. Set your trap. You set your trap and hide behind a nearby bush to wait for your prey. After a while, you start to get very bored, and remember that people who hunt with traps don't generally sit and wait for the prey to show up. Instead, they leave and come back later. That's kind of the whole point of animal traps. Greet him. Let's see. Any joy with those gator hides? Hope you ain't hiding them for me. Got the hides you needed? Jack chuckles inappropriately. Need? Got news for you. Don't need them. You keep them. That was just a test. Wanted to see if I could trust you with the real work. Seems I can. Ready for some real hunting? What's real hunting? Truth is, I got no need for 5 gator hides. My ambitions are far bigger. You met Paul. You know he's mute. I'm working to build him a leather tongue. So what do you need for that? 10 gator hides. Okay, I can do that. Great, my brother will be thrilled. Okay. We don't have 10 of them. Let's see. Hello again. Paul acknowledged you with a phlegmic nod. Gross. Phlegmic doesn't mean full of phlegm. It means calm and controlled. So say that then. Paul acknowledged you with a calm and controlled nod. Alright. Guess we could always go back to the Gator Village, but until next time, my name is Bright Ops. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.